Are you looking for the best outdoor TVs? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung S95B OLED. If you like to watch hockey games in the evening or catch up on your favorite shows at night, the Samsung S95B OLED is the best outdoor TV we've tried for use at night. Even though this TV can get bright enough to handle some light, its new QD OLED panel really shines at night when there isn't much light. Because of this technology, blacks are very deep and regular, and bright objects in dark scenes don't have distracting halos around them. It gets very loud and has a very wide viewing angle, so it's a great choice for a big patio where everyone can sit anywhere and still see the same thing. It does a great job with reflections, so glare isn't a problem even if a few lights are on outside at night. There are a lot of streaming apps built into the Tizen screen, so it's easy to find your favorite shows. At number 2. TCL 5 Series/S555 2022 QLED. Most cheap TVs aren't bright enough to use outside in bright sunlight, but they're good enough to use at night or under a covered porch. The TCL 5 Series/S555 2022 QLED is the best cheap outdoor TV we've tried. For the price, it's a surprisingly good TV, and it looks great outside thanks to its high peak brightness and good ability to handle reflections. It has a lot of great extra features, and the Roku OS smart screen that comes with it is easy to use and has a lot of great streaming channels. It's a fairly well-built TV, but like most on this list, it's not weatherproof, so you'll need a proper enclosure to protect it from the weather. Unfortunately, it has a narrow viewing angle, so it's not a good choice for a wide porch because the picture gets blurry when you look at it from an angle. It can't get very loud either, so if you want to use it for loud BBQs or pool parties, you should get a soundbar or outdoor speaker system. At number 3. Hisense U8H. If you want to save money, a good option is a mid-range TV like the Hisense U8H. Even though it doesn't get as bright as the Samsung QN90B QLED, it still has great SDR peak brightness. It also handles reflections very well and doesn't have a rainbow effect, but you'll need to put it in a good enclosure. The main difference with the Samsung is that it has a worse viewing angle, so the picture looks washed out from the sides. It's also not a good choice for wide seating areas, but that's the trade-off for getting a cheaper model. It supports eARC if you also want to connect a soundbar, and its built-in speakers have a good frequency response with little distortion, so you'll be able to hear things well. It has the Google TV interface, which lets you download a lot of apps, and the Chromecast built-in lets you show content from your phone. If you still think this TV is too expensive, the TCL 6 Series/R646 2021 QLED costs less and gets as bright in SDR, but the Hisense is more well-rounded and gives you a better overall experience. At number 4. Samsung QN90B QLED. Since the Samsung The Terrace is an outdoor TV, it's expensive, but it's the best choice if you don't have a good place to put your TV inside. But if you can protect the screen from the weather and want to spend less, a model like the Samsung QN90B QLED in the top mid-range could be a good choice. It's almost as bright as the Terrace, and you won't have much trouble using it outside thanks to how well it handles reflections. But since it's a TV for inside, you have to put it in a proper cage. Also, bright light spreads across the screen and makes it look like a rainbow, so it's best not to put it directly in the sun. It has Samsung's Ultra Viewing Angle technology, which helps make it easy to see from a wide range of angles. It means that the picture looks the same from all sides. This makes it a good choice for large sitting areas where everyone can see the same thing. Like the Terrace, it has an easy-to-use smart system called Tizen OS, and its speakers are good enough to use outside on their own. At number 5. Samsung The Terrace. The best outdoor TV we have tried is the Samsung The Terrace. Unlike most of the TVs on this list, it is made to be used outside and is protected from the weather. It's very well made, has a unique style, and is protected from rain and other outdoor elements by IP55 dust and water resistance. It's bright enough to beat direct sunlight, and when paired with how well it handles reflections, it's easy to fight glare even in the middle of the day. Thus, it is one of the best outdoor TVs that you can buy. This TV has the same smart display as most other Samsung TVs, which is called Tizen OS. It's easy to use and has a huge number of streaming apps, so you're sure to find your best content, and you won't need to connect any extra streaming boxes. You can also cast content from your phone or another mobile device, which is great for showing pictures to family and friends.